What is going on, guys? The Retro Gamer here, and stuff is piling up, so it's time to do another mail call video. I want to show you what I've been getting recently from all kinds of sources, really, from local game stores, from eBay, from collectors, from Facebook. I've kind of got a little bit Amazon. I've kind of got a little bit of everything going on. So let's go ahead and get into it. This stuff was purchased from a local game store, Utopia Games. I don't think I've ever played Pitfall 3D on PlayStation 1. Man, I'm going to run out of room quick where to put all this stuff. Also, I'm a big shooter fan. I love R-Type. PlayStation 2 R-Type Final. I don't think I've ever played that one before, so I had to pick it up. And this one, I already have all these copies of Intellivision Lives on all the various consoles it was released on, but it was $8. I had to grab it. Alright, so now we're going to get into some NES stuff. I picked up the NES Advantage. I went through the games. I've already kind of went through all the local game stores and picked up everything that I kind of need. Someone had just told me about all these what do you call it? They are not official releases, but they are Bible-related games. And I happened to see one right after they told me, so I picked that up. I guess I didn't tell you what it's called. King of Kings, The Early Years. Thundercade. 8 Eyes. Desert Commander. Strider. So I recently picked this up on Master System, and I didn't know of this game when I was a kid, and I saw it for NES, didn't have it. It's a no-brainer. Wrath of the Black Manta. So that was all that I found for NES walking through the store. They get stuff in all the time, so now I just have to pretty much keep up. Go there every so often to both the stores, see what's new, and pick them up. Also grabbed this Genesis arcade stick. It's quite hefty. What was it called here? The Arcade Power Stick. Let me get these on the ground here. There's too much. Alright. So what have we got here? Sorry if that paper's a little loud. Alright. We have some Master System games. So I guess let me take this off real quick. Hopefully that's not too loud. It's in plastic wrap. Alright, so Great Basketball. I can't remember if I didn't have this one yet or if mine wasn't working, because I did have like 5 games or so from Sack Gamers Expo that just didn't work. Great Golf. I believe that was complete in box, yes. So was Great Basketball. Outrun. I think this one was complete in box as well, yep. Kung Fu Kid. Complete in box. And Afterburner. Complete in box. Alright. What do we have next? Hey, surprise, surprise. More Master System games. Well, I've been wanting to try this one. Astro Warrior. I think this is the game that I remember playing at a friend of my parents' house. Their kids had a Master System. It was the first time I had ever seen one. I didn't know they existed. And it wasn't too long after it was out. And they had, I believe they had this. Because I remember a shooter and looking at Astro Warrior gameplay footage, it's got to be that one. So I got the Hang On and Astro Warrior combo pack. And Aztec Adventure. Both of these, I believe. Yeah, I thought so. No manuals on either one of these. Alright, what's up next here? So this is a controller that I picked up on eBay, and it is for Let me get it out of the wrapper. Too noisy. It is for Super Nintendo, but I didn't buy it for Super Nintendo. I bought it for the Intellivision adapters that I have the prototypes of, because you have the full keypad and it's supported in there and it works great. So I picked one of those up. I have another one on the way as well. I grabbed two. All right. Here is an Intellivision item. There is the card, Atari repair parts. And what this is a replacement pad for the Intellivision 2. A lot of times these are destroyed, and I wanted to buy one to see what it was like and maybe take it. I have some old controllers that are all cracked and broke, and replace it and see how well it works. And I actually forgot, I have another one up on the wall back here. I don't think it's the same one, so I want to compare those as well. Alright, next up we got a magazine. It's either Crash or Next. It is Crash Magazine, December, January 25 for the ZX Spectrum. I still love physical magazines. I don't read them as much as I should, especially being off lately. Oh boy, this can't be right. This must be... This is something that I have not ordered. It must have been shipped wrong. I'll have to look up and see what I'm missing, because I definitely did not order that. I only order game-related items. Oh, yes. So this came from Amazon. So somehow, my Evercade collection in November, I forgot to order the two releases, the Arcade 11 and 12. Now these, you cannot get them right now, and they're going for like $300 to $400 on eBay, which is nuts. I happened to look on Amazon and found a used cart, and it was like $28 or $9, and I'm like, well, I better get that quick. And it was the last one, and I got it, and it took a while. I'm thinking, man, they're gonna see how much that's worth, and they're gonna say something's wrong, but it does have a little puncture hole here. I don't know if that happened in shipping or it came that way, but either way, if I end up not being able to get a new one of these with a restock, I'm happy to have it at near regular price, because I'm not paying $300 to $400 for 11 and 12. And this one is, I don't even know how to say this, Toplon Arcade 3. Everything's complete in there. Do you guys collect Evercade? I pretty much have everything. I used to get all versions of the hardware as well, until recently. It's just too many. I wasn't going to buy 4 versions of that arcade. I can't even think of what it's called, the Alpha. Alright, this must be more Master System. It is what I buy the most of lately. Newspaper. I don't know what this is. Some kind of gown. It's got padding in it. I didn't even see how to open it. It's gonna make a mess on the floor. Master System games. Alright. So, oh, I remember this auction. It was an Alex Kidd auction, and I put in an offer, and it just kind of went, and no response. So I'm like, well, maybe he just didn't see it. And I put it in again a few days after it ended, and he accepted at that time. So I don't know if he didn't see it or if he just wasn't sure if he wanted to sell it. He was asking a little bit much for it. It was over price charting. I offered a tad below price charting. So I have Alex Kidd and Miracle World. And I think most of these were complete in box. This one is Alex Kidd, The Lost Stars. I love these Alex Kidd games. This one's in really nice shape. Complete in box. This must be the one that didn't. Oh, they all have it. Okay. I was thinking one of them didn't, but I was wrong. Alex Kidd, High Tech World. And again, this has 2 manuals in it. Huh. I have a lot of them with no manual. I've never got one with 2 manuals. One is pretty minty and the other one is a little bit rough. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, I haven't bought one of these in a while. I didn't have it. I had this whenever it was first out. I'm getting back into TurboGrafx 16 and Turbo Duo, but it's quite expensive to collect for. But I found a decent copy that was complete for TV Sports Football. It wasn't the best to play, but you could play 5 players. Mainly I played shooters on that console, and that's what I'm most fond of. Stay there. Stuff's going to start falling here. Alright, so next up, another Master System game. Castle of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse. Now, I am somewhere around 70 of 114 games, although I do have, you know, a decent percentage without the manuals. What is this? This is a special edition Old School Gamer Magazine GamerCon issue. I think I got that. I either got that on eBay or I happened to be on their site and found that. I don't even know if it came in one of my magazines that I didn't open. I think it's a special issue, but I love stuff like this, especially a GameCon, so I picked it up. Will not hurt to have a double on something like that. Hey, surprise, surprise. All this paper's gotta be loud. Sorry, guys. Enduro Racer. Complete in box with a poster. My favorite thing are the different catalogs. You don't see those too often. What is next? Maze Hunter 3D. Let's see if this one is complete in box. I keep saying it. In the next few days, well, I'm gonna have a mound of stuff to throw away. In the next few days, I want to go live a few different times. I want to do some. Let's test all these games. A lot of these games are coming in. I haven't tested. I have a humongous stack over here that I have to test before I can put them on my shelves. And I figured I'll set up NES and we'll just play each one a few minutes, chat, and go through all the games. And then another day I'll do the Master System games, something like that. Fun thing to do. Try each one because a lot of them I have no clue they existed, never played them before. Be fun to try. Here is a game I do love. Again, like earlier, R-Type. And this one is complete and pretty darn good shape as well. Also has the poster. Oh boy, we're getting close here. We're getting close here. Alright, let's do this one. Speaking of old school gamer. Get it out here. What the heck is that? Oop, that was from the last one. So we've got Old School Gamer Magazine. I don't even know what. This is number 44, January 25. This came. I saw on a Facebook group that the Atari 7800 Plus went on sale. It was like $106 on Amazon. Now I already have one, but I really wanted a second one. I want to keep one new in the box and I want to have one to play. So this is a second 7800 console. Alright, finally, last item I believe. Not cut all the way open. Don't cut myself. I've never done that, and that's a stupid thing to say when you're still cutting. Alright, what do we got here? It is an Intellivision console. Looks like a Tandy. Very well wrapped in here. Let me pull it out. Some of you guys may not have seen a Tandyvision Intellivision before. Sorry guys, I know that's probably loud. It has a lot of tape and a lot of bubble wrap. Alright, looks to be in pretty good shape too. Alright, after all that, we have one of the harder to find regular consoles for Intellivision, the Tandyvision 1. and the owner's manual. I do have a few of these already, but anytime something like that or a Sylvania unit comes up, you know, I'm a sucker for it if it's a decent price on those harder to get items. I think that was the one that's wrong. I think I've got everything. All right, guys, that's going to do it for mail call. Quite a bit piling up, as you can see. Again, look for me to go live in the near future, probably the next few days. We're going to set up some game testing and live gameplay in chat. I figure that's a fun way. If I'm going to test these games and play them, I might as well share it with all of you guys. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.